Everybody, so I have a couple of standard size traveler's notebooks. These are pretty big. These are the biggest that I've made so far. One size that I really wasn't going to make, but I decided to try it out and they came out pretty good. I have one of my own pretty much just like this one. Love it. I've already filled it. This is my home planner, so this is what I use for paying my bills, and it works out great. So it's standard size. I'm not going to say whether or not they are in the shop. If there's links down below, that means they are, but I am doing this first as a group exclusive for my Facebook group. So most likely it's sold because I already know a couple of my group members are interested. I thought I was zoomed in. There we go. But I still wanted to show you because there was a difference in here. In the one that I made for myself, I forgot to add that extra pocket, and I did do it here. So I was excited that I remembered and I did it, and it came out really cool. So let me just go ahead and share it with you again. If there is any available, there will be a link down below, but probably not. So this is how they came out. It's so girly. There are two, of course. I did make two, and I'm using some pom-poms this time. I just couldn't resist because I used this particular color. I remember I had these pom-poms, and I'm like, you know what, it's been a while since I did pom-poms for dangles, and since this is nice and big, you can see I have two hands here. A big pom-pom was like just perfect. So I'm gonna put this aside and go over this again, even though I already explained in my particular plan of what I use. But the vinyl that I'm using here is from JoAnns. The strip that I'm using for the spine is ribbon from Hobby Lobby. I might have gotten this from Dollar Tree. I can't remember. I have so much stuff now in my planner making stash. I did make a couple of clips, so I'll show you those in a minute, but let's open this up. And I did make two. I was only going to do one, but the sheets of felt that I use, I think I still have them out. Hold on. You can actually get two planners out of here if you're making the same size. I'll tell you the measurements again, but these are from Hobby Lobby, and you can get two out of here. So when I first made mine, I was testing it out, so I cut too much, you know, and I didn't have enough to make a second one. But then I made my template, which I have here, and realized that I can get two out of here. So I did go ahead and make two. And my measurements for the planners are 12 inches for the covers, 12 in length by 8 3/4 in height to make my planner. For inserts that are 5 by 8 1/4. And these felt that I say are from Hobby Lobby, they're 99 cents. They're 12 by 18, so you can get two and you still got a little bit of scraps out of there. And the ones that I have is this pattern. I have this pattern. We've seen this before in a smaller size, and this is one of the new ones that they got. So yeah. Anyway, ow. It is stitched. Even the spine is stitched. And then here we go. So there is that pocket. And again, I did make this curve here because I wanted to show the pattern. But I did make that pocket, which is also sewn in, and it's great for these kind of cards, which, you know, are going to be in here. These are Project Life cards. Don't remember what collection, but I got them on clearance. So they are double-sided. Just put some cards in here for fun, and because I had that pocket, I thought, why not, right? And then, being that this is so nice and tall, I did put a jumbo clip in here. It can be used however. I am using a new digital that I made for the shop, which is one of my little mini kits. That's just lined paper, undated weekly and undated monthly. That's it. It's 3 files, the 3 files that I'm always using. And I actually did make, I finished making all those sizes that I actually make as far as planners. I went ahead and made some more bundles for that. So now I carry, for every single size planner that I make, the small bundle for it. So I make the micro TN, the A6 TN, standard wide TN, which is this. I'm calling it a wide because it's wider. Some inserts are actually narrower as far as the covers too, but this one's the wide one. And then the pocket TN, the B6 TN. So those are all the TNs that I make. And then I also make pocket rings and personal rings. So those are the sizes of planners that I make. I need to add this size to my list that's down below because I have like a little price list down below, like just to get an idea how much things usually run. But those are the only size planners that I make, and I made this little, you know, 3-part bundle for every single one of them so that you can always, you know, you can buy one and reprint inserts when you need it. So this is what the month looks like. Let me show you the weekly undated, and then I did put a line in here because I already had printed it out, but normally I don't add the lines. I usually just put like blanks in here. And then here's the back pocket, which there is one. I am using the paper from Hobby Lobby, which is called, I did mention it last time, but it's called Terrace Blooms. It's foiled. And there we go. So, okay, so back to here. These are some like planner stickers that I threw in there. I did add a pocket here, and it's on a like a white lacy type of acetate. And there's the washi samples. And again, you know, these pockets or covers do come off. The inserts are not attached to the cover that's in here, so you can change it out. I did go ahead and make a fancy clip. It's just, I'm like off to the side here. It is a flat back piece, and that's the back. There's E6000 holding the clip, and like right in the middle holding the clip, and then hot glue for the rest so that it will, you know, stay and dry when I did this. Alright, so there's the back. I didn't make a shaker dashboard, but I did make a shaker. I think you just got a glimpse of that. I had two, wait, this is open. Is this working? Oops, hold on. Okay. I actually had two of these PVC, where's the other side? Pockets here that was in my stash. I only have two, so I'm gonna search and see if I can purchase, like maybe Amazon or wherever, some more of these type of Ziploc, because I do have some for the rings, but I don't have for this. But I happen to have these two, you know, for the two planners that I got here, and they're a nice thick quality, and it's got one pocket on one side you can tuck stuff, and then it's got the zip pouch here, and in this pouch I had added some goodies, so I just added some stickers, some bling. This is like a thick one, and this is a little, I'm thinking this also sticks like a sticker because it says sew it, stick it, do something with it, so I think it may have some adhesive. If not, you can always use some glue, E6000 or something. Because there's swans in here, I thought I'd throw that in there. And it didn't really have die cuts, and I don't have any in my own, you know, like my own designs or anything, so I just went through my stash and threw these in here. So we got foiled and not foiled, and then this thing, and stop and smell the roses, and these may or may not be stickers, I don't know. Yeah, I think they are. It seemed like that came off easily, so I think these are stickers. That's always be lovely. And then this really cute, remember these? So I still have stuff in my stash, I just didn't have that much, at least not to go with this. Alright, so when we open it up, I did add a binder clip. I keep forgetting that I have these giant things, and I did have it in a rose gold, so you're gonna get that. I just attached it to this next cover, and a couple of sticky notes, and the week on 2 pages. And then here's your shaker slash dashboard. What I did here is I just took the paper from the collection, took one of the cards from the Project Life cards, did a shaker with a sleeve. I did add, this is a cutout from, it's actually a file that I am selling in my shop. It's got, I think, 4 different words, and I had already cut a few out with the hollow, so I just decided to go ahead and add that in between the 2 papers, and then, you know, inserted this into the pocket, put all my goodies, shaker goodies, and then sealed it. This will go all the way through here, you know, through the top part if you let it, but anyway. And then I added a pocket on the back, so I just tucked those in there. These are actually just the not sticky notes, they're just, you know, like note pages. And here's another card. I just threw it in so you can see how that would look. Back pocket, and then that's the back pocket that I was showing you. This is your laminated folder. I did it just like I did mine, where the image is here. I put a credit card pocket here. You're getting a Target dollar spot pocket. I'm talking like if this is still for sale. I don't know if it is, but anyway. A pen holder, and this, it's not, I thought this was, it's not like white, it's almost just like hair off white, but you do have to remove that white cover there. And then there's your pen holder, and then again the last insert is the lined, let me show you real quick again, lined, and some cards. You get these bigger ones, I know that from somewhere. Lovely. And then it's just different orientations. Okay, and then this clip that I made, it's a nice big bow using that ribbon again, and this is that blingy sheet also from Hobby Lobby. It comes in a sheet with the felt sheets as well. And this I just hot glue. This holds pretty good with the hot glue because of the material. And then I did have some rose gold paper clips that I think I had gotten from Micheal's. So I got that, and I think that's pretty much it. So I just mainly wanted to come back and show you that I did do this pocket, and all you have to do, now you don't have to cut this out right here, but since, you know, I didn't really want to cover this up, and my pocket is actually wider than I normally would do. It's actually 4 inches. I think I usually do like 3. So it's wider, so it'd cover up more of the design. What you do is you cut your pockets, then you cut that extra pocket, and you just make sure you sew at least on this side. And that way, once you put it down, you just finish sewing around. I was trying to be fancy and sew this, but on both of them, it steered away from me. So, and I would say I'm not perfect, and my planners don't always come out perfect. I don't think they've ever come out perfect, but this is not really attached to anything. It's just stitching. I wanted to just continue that. So yeah, you'll see that there's, you can't really see it on camera, but that my stitch is kind of straight, and then I try to go back over. And once you've already sewn on like this pleather material, it already leaves the holes, so taking out the stitches and redoing it won't even matter. But anyway, so still, I love the idea of the pockets. You might see this more often, at least on the bigger ones like the B6s. I think it's the same size or width, you know. But yeah, and I love my clips. They're so fancy. Okay, so thank you all for watching. Again, if any of these are available, you will see a link down below. Otherwise, there won't be a link. It'll just say sold out somewhere. So thank you again, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye now.